Well, hello. I just want to take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Lynn Ault. I am with eXp Realty. I am a real estate agent who specializes in helping seniors sell their current home and move to their future home. And one of the key people who I work with during this process is my loan officer, Thomas Jussila. So I just want to introduce Thomas. Thank you so much for coming in. And he's going to tell you a little bit about himself and his company.
Thank you for having me. My name is Thomas Jussila. I've been a local trusted lender here in the Twin Cities for the past 20 years. I've actually been ranked in the top 1% out of all loan brokers in the United States of America since 2012. I run and operate a local company here in the Twin Cities. What's unique about my process is that every single aspect and step of the mortgage process is controlled internally. It's going to be your underwriting, your processing, your loan closing, the funding, the drawing of loan docs. So controlling the entire process from start to finish is really what's going to set me apart from any of the other lenders in the Twin Cities. We are known within the Twin Cities and the entire metro market area that we get stuff done and we get it closed on time. Just do our diligence when we do our pre-approvals. So I get a lot of that stuff that's going to be pre-underwritten. So when your offer is submitted into the home that you're considering purchasing, I definitely feel confident saying I have a very well-known reputation for executing on time because we do the due diligence on the upfront. Also working with local referral partners such as title companies and appraisal management companies. Turnaround times there, I'm going to definitely give you an advantage on that as well. I'm well versed in all loan products and also have specialized loan officers in my teams that handle specific loan products. I just think that it's best to take that approach since you should be working with the best people in what they do. That's a little bit about myself.
Thank you so much. And just as a testimonial, I have worked with you for, we've been over 10 years. I would say the majority of my clients choose to work with Thomas. Of course, they can go wherever they want, but once they've met Thomas, they almost all end up using you and your team.
I would agree with that. A lot of that's because of our process, but another thing I think that I should touch base on is our pricing. It's going to set us aside from other lenders that are out there. My model is really based on referrals, so I know that the two most important things that I have to have out on the streets is I need to have execution, I need to have good pricing. The more options and the more shots and the more opportunities that I get to work with individuals, my business is based on others sharing their referral partners, whether that's friends, families, or coworkers.
I know many of my clients have chosen to refer their friends and family to Thomas and his team.
And just to touch base on that process, when you're entering this, whether you're downsizing your home, getting your first home, but the downsizing, which I like to refer to as right sizing, everyone's situation is going to be completely different. And when people get to this point in their life and they start entering this process, they start getting all this expert advice from all of their other friends, families, or coworkers. Everyone's situation is truly unique. This isn't a one box fits all sizes, so it's really important that you are meeting with a local trusted lender and a local trusted realtor, whether that's myself and Lynn or someone else that's out there. Just make sure that you are doing your due diligence.
Do you agree, Thomas, that people should not wait to make these decisions when they are sick or in poor health? This is something you want to make from a position of strength so that you can truly enjoy the process and make the best decision for yourself long term. I'm making that decision based on emergency medical condition.
I would agree with that 100%. Taking an active approach versus a reactive approach, you're always going to be better off having an active approach because you're going to be following the steps that have been kind of laid out to you to follow your path that you know it's going to be putting yourself in the best situation.
So let's talk about some of the things that will make someone right size, as we like to call it. It's not downsizing, it's right sizing.
There's a lot of things that are going to come up where you're going to start considering that right size of your house. The biggest one that comes up is retirement. As you're nearing your golden years where you're going to be living your best life after you've worked your years and you're coming towards the end, you're really going to look at it and as far as your retirement, your lifestyle, your costs, and what you need to do when you come to that situation. Above and beyond the retirement piece, you might be looking at the space of your home. Are you overwhelmed with maintenance and just care for the home? Do you have unused space? Do you have unused rooms? Do you need the space that you have? Are you relocating? Are you going somewhere else? That situation is going to look completely different for each individual. Are you moving to get closer to your family and your loved ones? Are there grandchildren that you'd like to be closer to? Those are some of the conversations that have came across my desk, and all these things are definitely things that need to be considered.
I deal with this every day in my real estate business. I am a senior resource specialist. I've helped many people sell their existing family home, long-term family home, assuming they're gonna stay in Minnesota or Wisconsin, then I help them find a community that's right for them. Obviously, if they're gonna move out of state, then I can help you find the best agent to help you with that in whatever state you are planning on moving to.
Myself personally, I'm licensed in Minnesota and Wisconsin, in the process of doing Florida, but internally inside my office, we can pretty much get licensed in every state if needed, but we cover most of the states that are already out there.
If someone comes to you and they're in the process of trying to decide what the best mortgage is for them, or if they should even get a mortgage, can you tell me a little bit about the options that you're usually talking to seniors or people who are heading towards this stage in their life of right sizing?
The three basic ones are going to be your traditional mortgage. Second is going to be a reverse mortgage. Reverse mortgage is an amazing option that I think people who don't have the education about reverse mortgages that they should. Third is going to be looking at doing a cash option. To give advice on that, you're going to really need to meet with a professional, have them actually go through the entire loan application to actually look at your entire picture to give you that advice. That's where you really need to dive in and figure out where you're at today, where you want to be, and having someone look over all of those options. Diving into this, it's just going to give you the confidence when you go to enter into this point of your life and what you're doing. You're going to have a clear understanding, what exactly am I doing? Why is this the best fit for me? How much money out of my pocket, if any, do I need to do this? What's my payment look like? What's my cash flow look like? And a lot of that's going to circle back around your big picture as far as, do you have a pension? Do you have monies that you've invested within your retirement accounts that you're going to be able to draw monies off of that to support your lifestyle? But each and every one of those is going to be different for each individual person.
If I send one of my clients to you, you're going to sit down with them, and once you see their financial picture, the next step would be you would give them their options.
Correct. I meet with your client like I do. Some people are going to be doing Zoom meetings. Some people I meet face to face. Some people we're just going to have an initial phone call and set that up. I'm going to accommodate whatever is going to fit that individual's preference and what they feel most confident in. We'll literally go over everything, whether that meeting takes us 45 minutes or it takes us 4 hours. It's important for you to have a clear understanding and a direction of where you're going to end up taking this. I work for you. I work for any of your clients that are going to be reaching out to me. That's my job. You're never going to be bothering me with questions. If you have a clear understanding as the consumer, it's going to be a better transaction for you first and foremost, for your agent and your lender, and that's going to keep you from running into any surprises.
There have been many, many times that the reason my buyers get their home is because Thomas and I, as a team, we actually call the listing agent, we actually build a relationship with that listing agent, and we make your offer stand out. I'm very thankful for the partnership with Thomas, and he does represent you so well and is able to really help your offer to stand out as he talks to them about how strong you are as a buyer. So thank you so much for taking the time, Thomas. I want you to know there's going to be another video I want you to take a look at, and that is going to be talking specifically with Thomas and Mary Beth. That's going to be talking about their reverse mortgage program they have at Thomas's company.
Yeah, that's going to be done with Mary Beth Peterson. And as I had mentioned earlier in this video, that I do have certain loan specialists that are set up within the office. Mary Beth Peterson spearheads all of our reverse mortgages throughout our entire office. Mary Beth, hands down, is going to be the best person for you to meet with. There's several different mortgage options, and when you kind of tune into her video, she'll be touching base on each and every one of those.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will look at each of your situations and help you come up with a customized plan, and then Thomas helping with the loan part. So thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.